yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ na afei so kra no agokansie mranteɛ no abɛkyerɛkyerɛ tidbit kakra ɛkɔ so wiase nyinaa kansie a yɛsi ɛfrɛ no sɛ the World Cup no emu tidbit kakra wɔ mu no so ɛte sɛn afei entertainment news kakra ɛwɔ hɔ no so yɛde bɛbrɛ wɔ na afei the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ko wakratam bɔ so no ɛso yɛtimi de abrɛ interviews ahodoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ nsɛm a etwa gu wɔ my Ghana mu no na no so yɛdi ɛho nkɔmmɔ na ɛnɛ ɛnso nkɔmmɔbɔ bi ɛwɔ hɔ ɛde ma sɛ Ghana Health Service for mpanimfoɔ ahyɛ dwumadie bi ase nyankopɔn yɛ adom 28 of this month ɔlanche hepatitis B ene na awareness kwan befa so be wo ho mpane kwan befa so aso bi wo so a yebetimi ahwe aboa no yebedi hu nkomo anopa yi e wo the dialogue show no so e de ama na fe on the 28 no oman ni nyina ene health service no kabo mu a na fe hu se de dwumadie no enso etimi ekọ ye we no mu nyina ye nkomo a yebedi e de ama ene anopa yi me a me di dwumadie no ho chia me no me din yours truly Kwame Abuakuda Nkwamwa which are from Air Commodore. I am your host with the most, and I am your moderator. Free Sabre, Equisition on Crombe Wapon Simano Adriano, not for your PDMO, not today's agenda, so it's me at all, so a war next to television. Juma, you know, a very, very packed action, a woman so a paper and a Arab paint to set the Anopabia, I don't know. The Asadama, the Asada, a Senusan, so Nunkuto, and Omanqua will say, I Deminic can be in whom a train Arab paint. This Arab paint, say Yanko Pomba, say Yadom, Jordan, Contoya, Butino board and Chambran Pong, say Ona in Sum, do be as when we were Bomma, Tromunia, Bicum, Sucomono, a man and young Contoa, Tony Crunton Crew, in a year Arab paya. You also can say, Asido, Asada, and a dema, Nidi Croncono kind, some 104. Eyi nyankopon kese ye edi kyerɛ me no mienu na ɛwa de ya akenkan ya ne but ɛwa na so nyanto bose kan a utim sampa nyankopon nyansam no ye bibia na wo hya ase du ba bia wo se nyankopon na wa hye han sa atade no watre osoro emu sɛ tamatam na edura nwumra a emu adoma nyina pie kɔpɔ mu anu aduane wo nsɛm gyataburu obobom di omachi wo ne mo tase na me wo mkra na sade tia omutubutu omatu nipa firi ko munwuma so eno munwuma ho kusisa de besan asabiem one of the best be kase nyankopon se de onwuma se do so fa na so nyansam na wo ye ni nyina yara no pa bia bisa se da bend ye na nanom bia kwa fum ye maame ana ye papa kwa fum no akohia jata ana sebo ewo ekwan mu da ebinsi da ni nyina no nyankopon ahyehye ebre obi amfa nye na adwuma na edruba bia onkoda na foforo nso MP ko so nyankopon te ase na de nyina mu no ye de aseda e montaro pa yen kan kyegya wo so se gya wo so din wonte wahini mu radio penye ho wasase so se de osoro gya mamedada aduan na fa memfom so fa kyeme se da be de kye omomo fom me fa me nkonso hwem na yimi firim so na wona ahini ni tumi ne munyam eye ode da agidifo nyi so se army enye ho na be ye ho e de ama ye wie ne sa no ye mra o man ni mu na afei ye mehwe bisansa no pa bia ne sori a ne mamienu ene boye ho bra na asante mantem de sabra bono ato nkuro bi din so ba ko ekumase dan nyame de bia no ye dan awurade nyankopon a obo soro bo asase no ye firi ho a na fe ye de ani akokire kumase da ban na ya ba na nhyehyɛ papa aban aya ewo oman no mebɔ minu mienu ho ban no de no se abedan eti se wote ho temamuni nhyehyɛ papa aban aye no ebo ho ban ya uhu nhyehyɛ aban aye emo ho ban so a uhunu ebi de se wo pesika aye adwuma na wo kɔgye bank besia nhyehyɛ wo bank besia no ho no se favor wo ma wogye besia na uhunu emfavor wo ma wogye besia no so a uhunu enti bibia mu no ye dan ban ewo oman emu na se de nhyehyɛ tie no ye nananom panifo no bi ye nhyehyɛ bi to wo se minumie mfa so na yentimi mfa sakra yesu na yentimi atena oman no masom oman no osompa enti bra e ko school no ye de nsato ye bo ane aka me bi se the pledge na ye nyina ye de ano afa ho enti anopa ma menka kai wo se sa pledge no da so wo ho na egusu edi ntintimai hwe ne di so se ne be ya da achi bi no sika oman no be hye onsa dibre bi oman no be hye onsa no oman nankasa antwa no ho ametata wo se ye did the baby share on San the year the one cassa pay. So by the power vested in me as a moderator, I duly declare say the pledge.
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana, with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
abusia menim se wo kan bi na se de na voice ne da ase no wo so do anofu fa ho se you promise on your honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, your motherland. Enti se oman ne ye oman a wo mu bie no se yade na woton a unim se ade a me ton yi me koto na bia 50 cedis so at least me ton 55 and 60 cedis ha ebe ye yie me pa cho mfa nkwaje 100 cedis times 2 esa wo matimamuni ho na akire om saa nipa we ye demonstration so oman mu ayede a enye bi because o ka ho one ye demonstration etia wo saa nso na wo ye dwadini na wo tie mi anopa afi na wo be piakọ wo ye driver ni afi na wo be piakọ na wo hwe mi a lorry fare no ana ade a wo ton unim se woji ebi afiri ha koka ha ebe ye yi a enkonkoji times 2 ye saa nipa na ye demonstration enkan because wo ne ye saa demonstration etia wo so what you say nti ya na mama ye nyine yesusu se de ye dwumadi ene ye de etie se so se wo ye edan wura na efie wura na enkadan no wo de je ebia 500 cedis ebia 600 cedis enkaye na wo de je 1000 Ghana cedis a abusia ye demonstration enye bi because so ka ho bi no man no ma ye de go ma corruption to ntwa wo man because edan na wo de je 1000 no nipa no pay sen na wanya bia betwa dan ne ka enti definitely obi oba be gya ne service bia so obehia se obenya bi kaka na at the end of the year no ode a service wana se ode ama wo so no so etimi atra dan no so ye demonstration anya bi train so pa enti me yam fa ye de nkwa nkosi aban so kose nya aban nko a na eye menumie ene edi sa adwuma no pa ye nko ye se de ewiem sakrem sem no be ya afa donhwere aduonu nan a edi animu yi na anopa yi yehunu se ebo kakra ewo wiem Ghana afana ba bebre no ano ebo kakra ene mununkum kakra enso ewo wiem okoba bi akwaye breto ewo ba bi amepo ena nutan ewo no a utim se ebo kakra ewo wiem no nam so ma mia bi wo ho a se wo hwe ade ntentenso ewo anim a onhye da enhu akiri is because of say ebo no mununkum wo ewiem so ye driver ni ena afi na obepie anampotem ho a wonam no ya na waye ahweye ewo saa mia no ye hwe ni mu se eda no ekwani mu no enso kakra betimi agugu kakra de ama nenso awia kakra ewo hwa no so betimi ayi neti efiti awia bobrem ekọ anwumre mu no saa mia no yetie yi a yebetimi anya enso ewo saa mpotem no na no so yetimi asem so Ghana ya TV form na free form de ho no bekoso ayehye san awia ebo ewo ho eno nti yenhwe the weather update no emra na fe yemhwe enema bi a ewo mu ene anopa yi na fe yentimi keka ma so fa flower ne potem asem ene tie anopa yi. Enti anopa yi wo hwɛ sɛ de tie no ofa babi de sɛ aflawo anglogan enkran kasoa afi winiba cape coast takrade ezim ene ne importem wo fa babi de sɛ kofobia ne importem achemodan eka ho a anopa yi enso betimi agugu ejina ha mobu pen aduasa 30%. Enti ya na de bia no yɛbɔ kokɔ sɛ wo hwɛ babi de sɛ 30% up to 100% no a there is a possibility of 70% that say ento but the twa wouldn't say o season be at samu a any chance be at so betimi ato de se twa na ye de aseda ama erade ba bi de se kwa utafo ene important mu munkum kakra enso ejina wiem afei ye fo ba bi de se kumase ene oboase a omsa ba pro betimi anya nso ejina ho mobupen aduasa ye de na mu firi ho bese kokitikrache atebu afei ejura kintampo ene ne important no so no omuso betimi anya nso ene anopa yi no so gina ho mobupen aduanan 40% miaka no de ebo kakra ewo wiemu e de eman anopa yi ahohye no susupro no so na gina free 22 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius na awia bobrem no awia akra be ni ti e de aman ugina ho ena afi kofodua na ye de atemodan enso aka ho afesu kwa utafo be ka ho a ho nso awia ebebo na enso ebegugu e wasampotem ho awia bobrem no ejina 30% na afi babi de se enkran ena anglogan na potem no so no enso ebegugu awia bobrem no eye 30% awia bobrem ni ahohye no ebepeja anopa yi de no a ejina 22 kosi 25 degrees Celsius no eba begina 29 ena akosro kra no eye 33 degrees Celsius enwumre mu no ena yetie ye nso kakra ebetimi agugu Ghana afana babi bebre no ano babi de say aflawo anglogan enkran kaswa winiba cape coast takrade ezim ene ne potem no ebetimi anya sa enso no ebim sa nso ena ho kofodu atemodan kumase ene ne potem kwa utafo no nyina eka ho a eho no so ejina ho mobupen aduanan anwumre no senso no timi gugu a ya ho hye no so bete wia bobre mu no ede no ejina 29 ekosi 33 degrees Celsius no eba begina 26 ena akoso kra no 27 degrees Celsius na chese wiemo enso atimi adwo Ghana TV fam no ye fam ya bi de say yendi tamale bole damango bogatanga na lelugu wa ena jirapa anopai ebo kakra wiem de mom ma ho hye no susupro no so na gina free 24 ekosi 27 degrees Celsius awia bobrem no awia akra be ni ti e de amom se awia ne timi pagya ne mu a o ma ho hye ne be pagya nanso wo na lelugu wa ena jirapa ne potemu a utie ya obetime nya nsuo gina ho mo abupen aduanan 40% ena ye awia bobrem no ahoshe ne bepagya na abegina 33 ena akosro kra no 35 degrees Celsius enwumre no na chese ebo no etimi ba mansuo ebe gugu eno so gina ho mo abupen aduanan 40% na chese ehon so ensuo ebetimi atode amomeno nam se be mo ma ahoshe no eso ate abegina 28 ena 29 degrees Celsius na chese wiemu adwo na omso matimi ada epono so di kakra basabasa kakra de ma afarefo no so we ofare ni na utimi na no pay na se obekọ epo ya na wa ya hwi sanse epono so ye basabasa kakra de ma afarefo no to don hwede na ye di enimu yi se na wiem sakram sem no ebe afaye hwe motivation na no pay mrataw na fe nkoma ho no so ye ntimi emfanto so emma wo na production team no eka otiku ye no asama wo ka kire wo se no matter how hard the past is, you can always begin again. No matter how the past is, you can always begin again. She say, the wakacha one say, emfa ho ne monchimonka, emfa ho ne kwan na nye tote, ebra na wonam so no. Baby a wadro no matter how hard the past is, you can always begin again. Ti baby a wadro no, chase ho. So I say, akwai te say utu anamo bi na namo na utu no dru ba bi na wo ya pem no sign chase wo bi a wo ya pem no ho. That is the reason why I say wo fro ladder atwede a ba bi a ususu say ha na madru no obi say ho ma onyina so ma sign etu e de ko wanim. So I say enti wo de fru dua no wo de fru mango dua wo de fru kube no ba bi a wo chase say utu nan no obi so bedru ha na ase wa rest kaka na wo gina ho a no wasa pede uti ahwe soro na chese ladder na sama another step says how to evacuate. So that is the production team no catch us say no matter how hard the past is no you can always begin again na anywhere na so nkoso enti abusia yemfa we enye ye futu die na ene demo ne nyina no yemfa mo ebra na niam enso nkoso ye efa mai abusia ebra so say ye de agokansi mu nsem no eto so na asante ebo a ababe join ye na fe wode the world of sports and so etimi abaya hwe the tidbit around the World Cup no a ye kontie ko World Cup arena no adien ene ekoso e na asante ebo a e by so in a minute ye join na asante ebo with the world of sports. Right, I'm sure I brasso say yene na asante ebo ato adwumadie no eso ewo agokansi mu ensem emu na waye crowd ewo ha na amache
Bejo so binua
bibi aboko de
onyame waye mekese
right there baby ya auto fugu ne ya recommend mama na mempe bi waye
onya wo kwantwa mu
sa auto no
meko ay boku
nti
wo kwantwa
ande wo kwa ya kra me na me man
mate
minyan varieties be say be a 5 kra
so me say we sika basa
sanu bo no form kakra ho
the enya say o form kakra say momo wankran no ma say yen ye de bayire ba moton na body enya fa so
okay
and e mo so ba beto ye ho ti tit for that mo ye wa ha ye be ye wo so
okay but what they say mu na ye I'm so mampanisha say and they share but basically ya na asa man for twagum e ba no da no a na da ye kan no aye so an 1 month na be share afi beto say emfa ngu ba bi kwa na kwa ni si ye de
ni nyina ne se wa hu obi enu ho no ma wa chichiro say men she okro matare
that's right
me hu e bi age lawyer fu bi be ka kire say international law bi ho no ma say standard ne say shall we say suit and now call parliament we a minister shall we say suit no antisa ye nyina ye nim atare bia enkroma na osha it is a Chinese for way of promotion matare yeah ti onipa bia one idea identify wo paye wo identity
right
so who you are, what you stand for, even your language, the way you dress, so that portrays you but it depend location ni baby awoko there's a share we agree but yen yeji to mu say ye traditional way in ye besha
right
obi enu a osi kwan
okay
but yen no ye wo ade bi onoma say obi she suit you see you look good
that's right
ufrantoma you say ntoma ne fata you say you look good ntoma ne fata
right
and the way I be treat you nti na ama yadwen akoye ti say we need to always look corporate in order to be respected
very well but yengra mu agokansi mu ensem World Cup yi Alhaji Good Services World Cup aye boy emu nkomo te sense say fa na drew.
As I said, they're all is set for the quarter-final stage of the tournament. But as usual, yes, controversies in them. There have been a lot of controversies.
Okay.
I mean, overturning of records, president calling, and a whole lot. Africans thinking, say, as the World Cup is skewed towards certain direction.
Right.
I know any idea, but there is this famous scooter in Crawfordia to on say, and when God decided to play football, he came in as Messi.
Okay.
So Mra nyame yesebia obesi akan no say mri bi oba asasi so say yesu and na mochi ne born asendue. But we the oba say oba be intitini kakra. And no blasphemy. Christopher Misremu. Ye nyina kan ho. Eno ene ade ti quarter final is set for ochina yeah. Ochina eko na quarter finals no start. Na parents no France ni Morocco.
Okay.
France Morocco traditionally we themselves Morocco ye French colony and as omo edi omo so. But Morocco was rich history. So we read about Spain any European kasa omo so wo de omo ye wo honum. And a lot of the players Boma Morocco no ebi wo ho aye wo mo.
Okay.
For example, Dana make say Canada and Morocco airborne. Morocco goalkeeper near one of Canada.
Okay.
But he was playing for and again a near friend lie and so no so bomber Canada.
Okay.
So it helps both directions. Say because yeah call tournament the issue about the French national team especially. So more blacks and Kwam, the last lineup there were only 2 white players among the lot. But what we need about French, how cosmopolitan. I mean, is population of blacks in any other religion in war France, no other Western European country, and there was numbers, Of the 78 players here were more France, they move 43 bomb African countries.
Okay.
So it looked like France was somehow helping us. And see, all many Morocco there. It's like all semi-European yeah, saying African affair, semi-European affair in Asia. And a big game, Spain and Belgium, Norway and England, and Argentina and Switzerland, and Omuyi Colombia, Ghana conquerors, Efimo. Na 96 matches. In all, 104 matches in the ball. 96, 280 goals, average 2.92, and attendance 6.3 million.
Right.
Fans and our stadium average 65,000. The top scorer, of course, is Leo Messi and Oshena, Mbappe, Haaland. Omunyina was 7 goals each, and Hurricane wore a year 6 goals. Na they are all controversy.
Right.
And once it's in America, the man who always wants to be in the news will create one for us.
Right.
Donald J. Trump. Yama Balogun, red card.
Okay.
In their run of 32 game, Anna Ofre Infantino. Even though people consider that red card to be controversial.
Right.
Anka call nama Anna US Football Federation as a appealee say they need FIFA to review it. Normal.
Right.
Na FIFA interference adia uchi a third party interference.
That's right.
FIFA normally doesn't deal with presidents of countries. They do so through their federation presidents.
Okay.
Normally they are called presidency. Now, Sfadia we are even though a conversation between 2 parties, American president in Infantino. Yenim the omokan.
Okay.
It could be said the air can speculation. It could be said Infantino Krabaka and said no, we cannot do that.
Right.
But say Trump meka say my friend. So you say as usual because me one because Trump to me can say Italian prime minister and panic say on in. So he always wants to be in the news. See when by no na amasa controversy as surrender a year World Cup. And it's very unfortunate, say FIFA, IABB, because you're part of the world, and yes, who open doors. Third party interference for Africa happen. To we now open doors for people to manipulate the system. But then, we need to move on because there has been a lot of positives.
Right.
And as usual, Africa, any ubikasi mentality when it really matters most, when we need to do something. And now, for example, Egypt, 75 minutes onwards, we're leading Argentina by 2 goals.
Right.
Then you see, suddenly they lost concentration or whatever. You are playing against team or more well established.
That's right.
Within 4 minutes, no matter can win 3-2. The argument is they've been robbed. Yeah, fine. Incidents in India may be more cause or any. But you were leading 2-0. You had your destiny in your own hands.
Because you still have some few minutes to say, or the end the game, no.
And maybe
I don't know. Yeah, maybe say it drew a coach no, and also play on my team. The tactics be more multimedia side and our players now. A Gina Chef no swan Casano and also multimedia BB2. So more bear bought the Akan Hobai.
The last ball, where they had Enzo, Shim, Fernandez. There were Egyptian players around him.
Right.
Me pacho at that moment, coach in the country say and I say onye den.
Okay.
I mean everything before the beer yeshembra Kruma. Na judge say said the MBS judge be Agyapong. Akwaji Agyapong. Emra no ho nipa no de adwuma. Player no gina park no so. And so ohun say baby edui. Coach akachere say na see ye no. It depends on them. So enti bebre ni ebeka say coach na nye n'adwuma ye. For me, I don't buy into that.
But now because over time omote back no a, so the coach can even call the captain of the side, can call be a 1 or 2 defenders, be more touch business. Yes, me
match be or be about 60-70,000 people now parking. All of them making noise.
Right.
Why not we friend of it?
Was that coach the all park and also chain or more wins at least within a sound also more to me.
I wish you say
or should be crowned. Yes, we'll meet me to say the coach until waiting my taxes be around
condition right. You know, what you can say. I wish Ellie came and there was this man Obo Kauja and Germany. Godfrey Adobe. Or Kasembi or Sitam Abayami Neki be almost stadium. Alliance Arena. The stadium was built in such a way, say, your designer, no in Sina stadium. Said they be a best scare opponent.
Okay.
First 20 minutes in your shiny team, by an Ashamo 3. Omo key player, woman, names, or Omo Messi, oh, so. The captain feigned an injury. Say, we pray. The players in the call no be sakwan say. Then how? Or say crowd. What crowd? Don't listen to them. And no one, man should be better. So and sometimes a Gina players no so.
All right.
Or cycle you say coaching from na akwane call touchline or I so be a proud no so no catch you. Ya o can yenti o de wa no yenti. Wow, sometimes oh ye tinchenya your man no and a coach is in a kofaba. Your man look like with the 1+2 and the back with the way they saying the penalty that Egypt considered. Nipanu well who but and keso so coach Bekacho so be shield the ball. Omo bibi omaka say you need to observe.
Okay.
Said me and him find a mijina or 29 player nedu penalty. And then a coach bay at that time almost must do a chill Debbie.
All right.
It's Sanyama way we need to look at it carefully because you mention your team say as a World Cup is being skewed towards certain direction. A crowded where you performance because Belgium you left a red card a year player never boy. Belgium had 11 players on the field.
Right.
US had 11 players on the field. Belgium decided say you know what Momo bada ben.
That's right.
4-1. Red card yeah over 10 year then you.
10 year Okofi.
Okofi.
Right.
Oh, that's what that mentality and I say yeah war away team. And yes, we always get there and falter. Osha Senegal, it happened. Yeah, the same. Sorry, when so sad.
Right.
But Colombia share one goal in the early embers of the game. They were able to manage the game in such a way, say Ghana couldn't shot on target.
Right.
So why couldn't Egypt or others do it? Yeah, there may be certain infringement and you will favor, but then that should be never kakra intwa so na ye corner Jumedi and to us so. Yeah, tennis and member the Wimbledon air so na Djokovic is true to the semis emra we dispose of Alassani of Canada. Samson Jackson and so a share a stroke 3 straight sets and on also and Fritz any Zarev, Ebeshia, Nakaboli, and Ferry, so Eshia, the other quarter final. Now you determine all my semis. Emani, the Naomi Osaka is out. Ulusu, Emma, Muchova, 2 sets, and now Coco Golf, and so a defeating a fellow country woman, Pegula, and also 2-1 sets, and or the winning. And there other matches, Ebekoso. But local news, new Edubiasi Football Club. It's been alleged say omoton it's no wa wo ska na so person invest in football no new Edubiasi Osia kan our division 1 very strong or strong fan base obetumi akwakoto and na edaso new Edubiasi for sale.
Right.
Very unfortunate. Baby Ghana football edunu. But there is this call say Ghana FA must go.
All right.
O support it.
You can watch it. The emphasis down for Nana Santi say or the tidbit kakre war walk up no more and so it's me abrana face sports so the cancel or the ebreye brasso so see dim come out who do be the Emma wo medical catcher say Yankopon Yadma 28th of this month Ghana Health Service ene empeniphobia wo mu ehwe na fe hepatitis B you say a viral hepatitis and no ye hear said the etie so 2026 viral hepatitis awareness campaign no e cost we was not pay ye di enkomo yensa ebeka ora Richard Peter Yale or ye senior nursing officer for public health after so a vice chairman at the preventive health nurses Greater Accra region after so we a member the hepatitis foundation Ghana. Minister Penny Bedin Komo afa on na fe yehunu de wo mu the do's and the don't e dey na ese etimi ye ewo bibi etesa no emu na fe won so a wo hwe me a wo team no watimi ehunu e wo so obi ehunu status ewo enumu na fe ebisa se hepatitis no yesa ana emu de ahe ye wo ABCD kosi Z ana se ye won sen ne nyina na obemi ehunu no ene anope Richard Peter Yale ayekado Peter akwaba bibi abokode right yes so adumi ase ho ye pa. This is the second time we share awareness and I say you create some education afa and yaruwa be home. This time around, no, the first one they share was human papilloma virus, and for that matter, you didn't come cry and they share it will be a friend say viral hepatitis. My any kind of say you can't say viral hepatitis no
yeah. Mefa kwa we so echia yetiefo ne yahwefo nyina teacher Ghana Health Service staff na across the country omohwe na 2 TV chi obibia family nchiama Greater Accra preventive health nurses group echi ombia Ghana West Health Directorate and Regional Health Directorate for na echi
right
so ya kasa viral hepatitis na ne yepese ya kasa na ne say eye virus yade ibi eka yemrebo
okay
na hep na say liver titis na say emu apija
okay
nteno na woka boma mane hepatitis ntine twim yebeka say virus ahodo akoka yemrebo na eden sunsun so foforo eba nipadua nim
right
that is how hepatitis are
very well ntina just say ye shede ni viral hepatitis na aseyare any hepatitis no nko asiyare but ni mienu ne ka bom
ni na ekabom emane emane ebone din say hepatitis no. In English we will say the inflammation of the liver.
Right.
Right. What we beka say wa mrebo na embo ni pedua ni mu no emu apagya ana say yade abem.
Okay.
Eno na ama wuhu sa na yewo bebre yewo ahodo bebre.
Right.
Bet is a 5.
Okay.
Yewo hepatitis A.
Okay.
Yewo hepatitis B. Yewo hepatitis C.
Right.
Yewo hepatitis D. Yewo hepatitis E.
Right.
Inti depending near ato
very well.
At every point in time.
Okay.
Inti say hepatitis A na ato wa eno no yewo kwa fa so manage B ya C ya so groups.
Right.
So all this group na kabum and they are all caused by the same virus.
Okay. There be say e dey na my hunu say we dey na A na we dey B we dey C.
Mo na mane ye eyi ne say ni nyina no eye wa ohun symptoms ne ntem.
Okay.
Bro focus e beka say asymptomatic.
Okay.
But e be ya to say mintumi ndidi. E be ya to say menya mayase ya meya ana say me yefum ya meya. E be ya to say me fifi me bosofo na me ebe o te se wo kasa bon se nkan bi a te se na nyenya bi efi wenum eba ebe te se honam ya wo ya like afi no de ema wo behu no bon se weni fita na wo weni so no afi bon se aye yellow
right
impempi no se nipa ne ye black mpo a behu se ni nsem ne na ase ne ni achi na no ni white ni na no atena yellow.
Okay.
Bebe na mpo etimi report ba ya sabi as jaundice. Nti wuhu ne ntama na opeke sample ne ntama na wo rane a ema wuhu the type of hepatitis and nimpa no enya.
Right.
Na ne wo ne say wunya na no eno a eko eno ne say ne yenya waduane mu ene nsuo mu.
Okay.
Nti bia wo ne causative akwan a ofa so a wo benya. Wo fa na yenya wo nsuo ne aduane mu.
Right.
In poor sanitation ene no edeba.
Right.
Wo fa bi na eno ye blood related. Ye ka blood related a ebetimi aye mpamu agro, ebetimi aye blood transfusion, ebetimi aye needle prick, ebetimi aye wode needle aye djuma blade mu ne obi a wo bi enya bi, ebetimi aye oba onyema okwa akwo owo bi na ode be ma ne ba through abra owo no. Ebetimi so aye ti say obi owo multiple sexual partners ana oni enkofo edi mpamu agudie nkita hodie oni we koya na oni we akọ ni we eno so betimi eno ye for bi no na wo ba si ni so ene bi ni si ni na e wo the same line so nti eno so blood related eno so betimi enya fi oba akọ akola na betimi enya afi so wo ba no D no so to say no so poor environment and also etimi ma wunya yare no and then the E insume and then when they are purely insufin and as sabi obi a wo yare no bi eja na akọ nsuo no mu na yakọ akosa na ya nom no eba ma yare no ebi etimi aba nti ni nyina wo kwan a wo fa so a ubenya
life abwana or cause sa hepatitis and the lifespan there because fancy be a blade and I say media more recha me media to ho be a baby be 3 days and sacro no be a befamon so try and I say knife be a one na abwana lifespan etimi a woso
say wo kame wo ba wunya sa needle prick and also be use blade ana needle ana say obi won ho ndro na o yare bi na o use so ko na okofa esa say nimpa na use ni nti no the virus ni bi akọ needle na ho ana blade na ho into quickly you also come in contact with it but he said that mekan no
okay
wa dwen enkoso ebedi kan sha set say honam ya wo ya obeka say malaria akoto edo we treat obeka say oh menya typhoid akoto edo we treat but na enye dey enkoy because who the actual cause na e dey brew no into for lifespan dey so when you come in contact with blood related nneɛma na aboa no wo mu ne dia na infected person na eno ma wo betumi anya bi.
Right.
Na eye da wo mu ne say yade a ye bobo sori nyina hepatitis no. Ye prevent you.
Okay.
Eye preventable.
Right.
Eye preventable la enka enhu hia say ye di hu nkomo.
Right.
But as a woka ekofo hu ne enti a ewo say me ne oba akwako da me sha condom.
Okay.
Nkofo hu ne enti a ewo say obewa ne ho panie ana obetwi ndwa wo ne ho. Nkofo hu ne enti a sa asam no kra wo ka kire no.
That's right.
It we this year World Hepatitis Day 28 July ya ebe. Hepatitis Day ebe. Ghana Service they are to say ye make sure say ye bebo hu dewro. We are trying to eliminate viral hepatitis because it's very preventable. It is a preventable and I see it misi ano kwanya. Adan ye ntimi mo hu dewro na ye ntimi mre yare na si because we share statistics every 30 seconds obinya hepatitis yare bi.
Right.
We share nimpa ewu a from hepatitis here almost about 1.3 million and na nimpa ewu was yare we hu. But this is yare a ye vaccine wo ho. Ye betimi awo panie no na ye de abo ye ho ban na ye nya bi. This is yare so oba no kwa akwa within the first 24 hours na maame na wona kwala no ye wo akwala no panie na ya gba akwala no ho ban.
Right.
But because say ye can population no inform adwe informa apomede fo ne ntino e ma yare no sura na ye den eko.
Right. E ma ne mema for na have the chance so benya ne ntem na obi atiminya.
Mostly yare ne ekuta obema na oba ne benya ne ntem because they said they mekan kwan a obema ene oba eti mpahu agudi so wan bo ne ho ban a quickly abra obema ne eja ne ho nsuo efi ne ho akwakogu wo ba ne mu wo na wo ye receiver. Nti na at the end of the day no wo benya ne ubehu anase mostly ma no kra betimi ehu ne ntem ama obema na one ne te no kra no etimi akwakoda eduro so. Ena yare ne so ye weduro wo hwa esa. Te say hepatitis C e weduro hormone ma eno e curable. Nti no wunya within a short time no wo beto ye mo e do to eduro so a by 6 months time no na wo ho ato.
What about the B?
But the B ne de eno no de wo be de eduro so ato say nyam beto nsa ye den.
Sir.
Afrew.
Aden B no ho ye den chance no.
B no ho ye den pa nti na ma de bia no ye bo ho de ro say the vaccine is available. The hepatitis B no vaccine wo ho. Because ne say no wunya because ye aduane mu nti betimi manage symptoms no ene enoma wo fam ni nyina ne ya manage na ekọ ye hu ne ntem na se hye wo ho a etimi ma wunya liver cirrhosis. Ka liver cirrhosis e kire say wo liver no ho ana wo wo mbrebo no
that's right.
Mbrebo no ho aye kuro na eno no say ye kuro na etimi kwa na ma afi obo ho so wo fu aye kese.
Right. I say about
na afi our cancer no aba bede aba bejim ye wo hwe enye ye sa bre no ye wo bibia enye ye bebe na wo sika omutumi tu kwan ekokoye liver transplant na wasan aba but wo a wo ni sika no then e obeye ne ye wo ye ne say ye bebo ye ho ban ama yare we emede ema mete.
Right. Abusia say afi na ode okasa fidie na to na two television na ye din komo ede afa apomuden ehun apomuden fa no aye die no eye se 2026 mu no July bosu me wunde to so aduenu nwotwe Ghana Health Service launch bibi a offer say viral hepatitis awareness and say no na ode bo ho bra na no ho komo na ye di say hepatitis B C de ka wabobo so me ehunu say eye from A kokosi D and e ho but what kosi E right nti bia wo kwan a ye fa so a eba ene kwan ye fa so a de treat enso e wo ho afei yen ko the integral part of it say aba wie no aban no ene hyede a waye to say health insurance na mahama care no emu de na da so
yo so when ye yare na wie no yame adom yenya mahama care say ekoba say wo behia mmoa from that yina you bet me enroll.
Okay.
I was a program so. I feel health insurance a cover and drone be.
Okay.
And a medication no crampono. It is say ARVs. Nyame adom aban ya she say. Yanya the triple elimination. You can triple elimination say hepatitis, HIV, and syphilis. Ye can boom aye drone na baako.
Okay.
Inti say ye nyo bi a or hepatitis or HIV. No sans war syphilis say drone na nipa na be den. Ye de beto so.
Very well.
Wo ba ya pomudi aso ya. Oba onyim e ba ya so ya. The first labs aye no and also ka ho. Ye hwe syphilis, ye hwe hepatitis, ye hwe HIV.
Okay.
Say na be ya ntampa no mu no. Se oba no wo yare ni bia, yetime de na ato eduro so. Emma, netimi achieve what we call the viral load suppression.
Right.
Say ya utimi de eduro no so, ehwe so no mu eduro na mwana eye virus no ano brasia ubetimi enyi ache hepatitis no ubetimi atena se edi nchina ache abo obra aye bibia esa woye but niema nkofo bebe na ewu ni se wodi eduro no ma na onhwe so no eduro no sa e wo sabosumi bia no obaje refill but omba obeto na adwem ofel so sese no menya nsenchene na mehu ni biem enti sasaade amamento ma adwem mu ni nyina no ekokobom na afi akwama yare no mu ayede apija enti nkan the first place na won se ye twema ye kokodu bra ye be hia moa efi aban ho aba behwe ye basa yankasa individual ana society no ye de hu si wo se ya ma ye dro ye hwe so na ye no na ntu yare na se na yetimi di sambre no so a ebeboa ama yare no enkonkoye kese se ye nyina aka se de ho kwa akoto mahama ke no so asika na omo atwa to foto no mo atwa to ho ede yes edwumadie no entimi sustain
right
ebedu baby na entimi ndo so entimi mamedu me so but se take steps bi ede boy ho ban na se ekoba se kakra bi na omo ntimi nhwe omo hia mwa no ye de se sika no kobo oma ebema oman no sika sam ne bibia akoso afen se ya aban aye ne say very soon no akwala bia ye bewo we hepatitis mother and I say akwala bia ya bowo no within 24 hours no aban de hihya aba say yen wo sa akwala ne pane ye hepatitis B
okay
already no ye wenyi na ye and I say ye child vaccination na ye no hepatitis B pane no e wo penta
okay
eduro na ebomu enum no eka ho but ebedu baby no mo nse na ho odin no akwala wunyi tina eduro na ho odin no ebe ekofom inti aban ye nhihye say ye wo akwala bia within first 24 hours ye nhwe say hepatitis nduro nti eba be kan ye routine vaccination no ye ba be sha say dis edwuma de me we ni sum say by the time I be afibe ko na wie no na yetumi ayede rolling it out because other countries ni na aye ye shase mbi etwomo di hu nkomo ne ade se ye kwa akoba say nyame adoma ihu sa approval ene from papa bi abo nti na ebe ma ya resabia no ebe ko ba say wo your bad time na oba be wa na oba be wa within 24 hours ebe wo oba na panie abo no ho ban se na ebe ya obi bia wo yare ni bi owo mantem owo area owo bro no so bi ho no ma wo te compound house obi wo yare ni bi na sa akola ni do 5 years obetimi di yare no e di ama
right na me bisa say stigmatization it is saying e wo ho and then say edru da bi etesa no den na mbeye screening ansa na mode ehunu ne den na sa kwan na befa so he na ye hwe
abibia medase abibia obeba ya sa bibia ye screening
okay
ti said am kind the triple elimination so ye open for awonyem oba ye be sure sa me ense ni nyina
all right
and oba ye OPD services na we provide all these service ye kire wo say e wo say who status
right
until we have intensified our screening at all angles in the various health facilities say yen screening the more we screen na ma yehu the statistics no
right
e ma yehu ne ntem na yetime de nkofo ato eduro so into bo omo no ma or ye 6 or ye hepatitis C quickly say ye facility no kreduro ne bi no ya refer ma okokolebu
okay
na okwakoji weduro na wa hweso anom na ya encourage you the emma nkofo intime ma forward emme testi any the obo so no say nkofo be si na twetwe.
That's right.
And nkofo be twetwe no eba saa emma nkofo ka omodem the emma nkofo wu ewo yare mu.
Okay.
If you say edru wo ho as a wu bia ya do beto so but esan say nimpa be hu say wakosha ha ana esan say nimpa be hu say wafa ha ana esan say nimpa be hu say waba ya sabe okoye den o mekohwe o anampo aka che na danfo so o me wayare we bi na me kwa akoji medro nti koja me na danfo ne de akwa akodi nkomo na ne mantemfo ne nkofo bro no so nkofo hu say yare we bi na e won ho. People then begin to isolate themselves.
Right.
Na no ena ede saa hawo no ede ba na afa nipa no adwendwen na all dwen no this mental you know ena be ma nipa na timi ede ayeden ede isate from the from the living sen kan ti saa de a enka wo de duro so a wo betimi atena se ache ba esan sen ko for family bebeka cho say okofa yare we ya ba ne nko a fa wa de ko na afofo beka cho say nko na okoye nko na okwakofa nti nko akọ we immediate people around any ade on betimi encourage you ahye eso mo abo no yesi wa twetwe.
Okay.
Nti eba saa na wo dwendwen na wo nwiwi na wo bisa wo say me koye kra na eye na me hu ye ana mankohwe na eye eno mankofo bebre na ewu mpo wa bra o mu hu ne eye den.
Technology and modern living betimi abase Ghana Health Service betimi de saa de ye kan asinani so say koba no so obenya bia ye wo digital kwan ya befa so a wo ho a obetimi awoda unru ama bia ya package delivery wo ho a na ye de aba said obi tra ne fie twaduane obetimi de aba no saa kwan no so no mutu ho anamo ana enye possible.
Ye guso a ye tu ho anamo. You started from baby.
Okay.
Ye guso a ye kon kakra.
Right.
We've started with HIV, where we are able to package and I feel baby community refill. Nipa ni baby oti ene facility no mu wa. Nti ye hwe facility e ben ho na na edundo no bi akwa akogya omo. Obi oti around or oje na edro wo ya ha no na ya mana akwa akọ. Nti a gradual process. You are starting from somewhere. Very soon the program hepatitis program no e de beba be go abonten kwan a ye befa so a ye betimi anya access to ndro no baby ebo omo no mo person be pm obi ehu no. Until we are going to use all these means and we have trained a lot of staff omo ye peer educators omo communities mu eni omo di nkomo eni nkofo church omo send omo be ye to protect themselves who will be a kwa obafa so wo no partner ebe engage wo no wo mba betena eni adi na se na be o yare no entimi mfi wo enkom ni na no we have trained people omo ye communities no mu this adwumedie ni na eboa health service no afei so no ye WhatsApp platforms said obi wo yare ni bia ye de neto so ni amana education ni a church no wo question bibi how na won ti ase a wo de beto ni a church we ma church ni ama wo say ni ekoso ni nyina no ma ye hu steps ni bia ya fa ye den ye de bo yare no ho dewo
right
nti ye pese amanfo nya gidie wo system no mu say wo yare ni bia ment na fie
okay
wo beto wo radio mu so be ka say bibi dro wo de bra na bra ni woni nkomo because hepatitis na ye wo dia e acute
right
acute ne che say ba no suddenly no abeko
right
ye wo dia chronic hepatitis B no wutimi nya dia chronic na ndia di so na make say wo be dey dro so a ti say nyame ato nsafo ba acute na no atime resolve e say so immunity no ho ye den a etime boa ma no ankasa within 6 months na no akọ but ekoba say ekoye chronic eno no just what to aso enum wedro ena D no ebetimi aba ba ye B
okay
so wan hu ne ntem na wan so ano ntem na wan ye address wonom ne ade na ebetimi adidi umu na aba ba ye hepatitis B
right
na afi aba be ka o liver nkofo bebre na hu ne ntem na abe complicated liver be say cirrhosis bebem cancer bebem na afi nyame anso mu a na edwako asamado
right na yebisa se myth ben na wo ho bo how so yes me ho de me gina me na so busrem kan bi wo ho a efa saa nyarewa bi ate sei
eno de bebre eno ntina ye akwenya we aba ye chekire ye bo hu dawuro say na be ya ye be break last year 2025 na say we want to let's break it down. That was the theme. The reason was because barriers bi wo ho mo no ma e be misinformation, e be a stigma, e be inadequate information na nkofu nya no na ema omo feel say omo ba out a emboa.
Right.
But yes, you nim nkofu omo dey duro so omo ya fine. Wo hu omo kra wontimi nka say sebe yare we bi kwa eden e wo ne ho.
Right.
Enti say ya bon ya hu modern etiti nkofu ano mo si etiti nkofu ano. Oh we nya bi no asisi we nya bi no ye ka say we nya eno na ema nkofu try to hide themselves and then sit on their issue.
That's right.
But bra kwaya sabia bia a doctor for ne nurses for bebre wo ho oni omo ndi nkomo oni omo ncheche wo call doctor wa bia wa no ka sam na e ha wo na chere go omo no mo ba consulting room kra de ha no pese obeka.
Right.
O de sha no
wa ba consulting room.
Wa ba consulting room no na asam na o de ba ya o de ba ya na kasa kontumi mmoso. So for any internet to ho no intini na ya barrier ni bia ye pese ye yifi ho. That is why the free primary health care came. And you're introducing the digital platform where you have access to talk to the doctor online. You don't want your face to be seen. To be to doctor na eden e de won komo na bibia e che wa adwen ya rebi e ha no wetimi eden.
Right. This year's observance and say awareness no most team no ye de here.
You see, we are eliminating viral hepatitis from all among ourselves. And there quite be first to say you be make sure say be bo hu dawuro. You be encouraging nkorfo so mo mrambe screen. You be chere nkorfo so wo bi a bra beji we dro. Mo a mo default a mo wo yare ni bia mo mba maji mo dro. Ekwenye ya ba. Come back and let us reinstate you on the medication. Bra na yam for edro ni sanso ma na no mo edro hweso na no mo edro. Abibia obenu mo edro 6 months e be viral load. And no say viral load.
Okay.
You show viral load no. Ne ehun say less than 200 ehun say viral load na eden aba form. Ne enti e viral load ni say no be kire o say duro ne yeden ye ejuma. Ba bebre na isan so mo mba biem oje eduro na akoto na adwo akoto na beebi o mba biem enti e ma yehu the state of the person no ene kwan nipa no fa so a or receive treatment no.
Right.
Na no so kwan na say nimpa sa e betimi the resistance e de aba e we do na afi ko ba say e wo say de be a change we duro enti yesre amanfo obi bia ye population yes obi bia say wo yare ni bi wo dey duro so no akwanyi aba say wo beba back to your yare sabia na yare state we duro no so minim say duro no boarding because eno na enye free package ni bi it is say HIV ni adamed TB ni ade na eno e free no we no wa wo beto
very well
to busumi bia na say wo to eduro no na wonom wo ba ye be show na ye we di hu nkomo na ya church okon ba fa so ye be reinstate too ye be some labs dey ade ama we be viral load no whether you have achieved viral load suppression na set say na yetimi abo ho ban na wabo ebusua ho ban if say wonya yare we bi na say wuja wo ma wuja wo kunu ana ubusua they are depending on you.
Right.
Yesre abri July busumi aye wo mi ye World Hepatitis Day month.
Right.
Nti ye bo ho de ro no obia fa na adwen emaye na mommra ya yarosabia na yentime mboa.
Very well. Right, ma me na ase anopai na fe yentime nto adwumadie eso abusia nipa otese no di nkomo no Richard Peter Yale inshira na we senior nursing officer or public health and office kwan we vice chairperson the Emma Productive Health Nurses Greater Accra Region and office kwan we member the Hepatitis Foundation Ghana and I no edi enkomo a etise ye na ne nyina na kokko wiewie se enei oyese de hyehyɛ etie ewo aman mu a Ghana Health Service edi dwumadie bi asine ne so nyankopon ya adoma 28 July no obedi sa dwuma no ede ama na fe ene manyina so etimi akosoye ene anopai ewo dwumadie eso nkomo akra ewo ho a ebedidi ede ama enche na obokata mboso no so eba medane me ho aba me ba nkomo aka ede ekyire. Right, I was your brass entertainment arena no emo ye hwe de ekoso CJ Winters aye krado. CJ akwaba.
Yeah, I'm better than Accra.
What's it?
Yeah, Major also.
All right. I now come French and I say egbe.
I make a Portuguese.
Right.
Focasa.
Very well, very well, very well.
Oh my God.
My hair then I cause I say this time around football no ebe G we ni kakra ye free media. Ye hwe say the amount for no be eka.
So that can you free media say?
I say you free mu as obi answer that and hwe bi mu.
Oh so wetin I say ye wie ye party dey. Now cause ye free mu I say
ye film.
What there be ye wie ye dey no.
There be ade ye se bokosi. Nti we ye dey cause ma wie me.
Ekra ye ya boy ye baby agwa kudu.
Na the anti the oguso born on the partner oboy.
Ono so na mo
dey part. Playing field say ye mu nkosi. You also have
the chance to say ya too much.
Enya ya film. Magana ninti asesi ye film. Nyafe ne obeka I say ade ne ye Sophie en kasi Sophie and I say ya tre en kasi Sophie but there's big difference between Sophie
and
and
Jesus is love.
And ye film. And then I'm on for a camera
okay. I will say how many chairman pay now. I believe saying you know we are doing very, very, very fine, and I miss you guys so much. CJ Winters, Kencity Media, no pay entertainment to bed no. Yen komu na yen share dia ewo na Meresha say with Miss Bell, Nyumtoni Miss Bell weli orisu na so a wo trade ajo no ebusiafo enya de ketoa eden na ato no wa hire ni nua na okwan e fa so a ode hire ni nua no ya opa na asemiya na wakase enye na asem ochiremu enye na asem de bia empa any hospital senti no na amanfo ahwere won kwa sabri ebi so asi. Let's go on our screens and have a first video.
I spoke to her yesterday. She was okay. Second, baby, I know. And Pani Kolebu to a woo. And Pani Kolebu. Pani Kolebu. The other from 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and the part down from. Now a woo. Because and Pani Kolebu. You cannot blame the nurses and the doctors because of so much stress. The panel draws who see and Pani it's one panel get an emergency crap. They will not even they will not almost shout to say someone out the money emergency. They will not even receive you as an emergency because of receiving what do you a penny ho. It's a man penny our bay a toma by our ba and Pani Kolebu. Yes, no. Move on, Kolebu. Oh, what do you be? Oh, but yeah, so about 46 years I ma. Now a woo. Mine, yes, I like. I called to about mom. Do they care about us? Do they love us? Do they know what is happening to us? Do they know what is going on? Hey, about time, mama. It's me more Francis person ne. They be Pani Kolebu. It's me more Francis. I'm 47 years. It's me more Francis person ne. They be a bet in Pani Kolebu. They be Pani Kolebu na di pe. Hey, Atlela na we da me.
And see, yes, sir. Munye the needful things, no. Nah. Empo, some people are saying, say, we know, she's being political. Now, person or conveying a message, not to Mampini or to so any abang or to see. But then, no, on a smaller grounds, no, or factually, no, say, sadness here, and I believe, say, yen shanini before question pain p na no. Ubeko hospital no makacho say empa ni ho yentumi nji wo ubeko na hospitals bi mu wo honom na amanfo de form say empa nti na so bi etumi hwere ne nkwade a I think say Ghana our health sector no it lacks a lot and we have to do something better about it because we are talking about humans. We are talking about health. We are talking about life and death issue here. So I believe say we'll do something better. Right. Na ebusia yereko yenganimu a kwode yebeko yenganim pa na legendary J.A. Adofo. Ana asebu aye tete pa say bi anyuntuni bi ana actor bi ana obi ana oyo defo pa na obi a wagini din pa fe bedu baabi no na sebi na osre na wadi na yebete ne nka ebi a interview sumo ni ade eden kra na ye masade no ekokoba sa ne den na wo be ye dia fa ho legendary J.A. Adofo akasa about anyomtofo na fe so no artist na say won a waji jidin. I believe say wa wutie me na wo rehwe me anope no you'll get something better out from this and utilize it. So let's go have the video.
And Ghana Penimphone says, musicians and Ankasa bre mobo. Wow. Intimate me enemy who said it, Nemquarana Kachirano. The stress of Monson, Momons Medi, and Tissan says, say, and Ecodia, Oko Nigeria and Manea because on this sanity. Yeah. Nigeria, I can't upon more actors you crown, or musical more. I know, send you if I ever want. Oh, she ordered to Ghana, I have met it. I say, in when I sent to no money, you mean woo, I will war. Bobu Karamina, I will want my dear. Oh, let me say, oh, did them. In fact, I am music industry and actors in a and Pediphone human mind. Yeah, the idea cool, at the Chijam. Into Ponto near me, in Chidamano, almost midi. And the Ghana Penimphone says, musicians and
Didn't hear. Anyomtofo erebre sa na legendary J.A. Adofo kasa anyomtofo werebre pa won omagigi wondi werebre pa na ebusiase yebeka aka ye ho a some time ago na yen papa honorable Kennedy Agyapong na ono ankasa odi ate no so o hwe niam ekoso na obi bebo bra and obi bebo nnwom na ebedu baabi ye obedi kra na ehwan ne de baabi obeda just say one or two things be crowned, they can't even do it for themselves or no. Na utia omoka. Utietia omoka. Inti yebeka ya na nampedu kra ordinary ebonyum, right? Ordinary ebonyum say Kennedy Agyapong ye nsiawa anke ebe deni. He was doing all these things. Send yebeye because system no said ya na yen papa J.A. Adofo kano. System no there has to be some structure bia ebetumi aboa na all the time or no. Say ne susu bi no wo betutu wo se den no wo be yo ntobua bi no wo be gi o na etumi ama interest bi ochina bi na okoye akokra na say one hoden ba form a etumi dia aboa wo. I believe say they should do it like that because Ghana hanom mpempi na no ye hu sanya mawe ye hu abre ye hu enti obi to say honorable Kennedy Agyapong na say why sa na say they'll be going around begging for money or begging for what to eat or where to sleep, and it's not nice like that. Obi a heard they say hey wait dear wabonyuma na why you move bi ama na ochina nkuto no baby and me ho chiri me what are we going to learn from it? It's not nice. Okay, na ebusia Akwabo Junior edi asem bia beto abonten na yebesha se efi komodo so koso na me ne ti show no so ha se na osanso eye berima efi ha se ya na ye ko cameraman no e na fe so no MCR ho no nyina obi ohu bia no mema na mo ho no Akwabo asem o kan se wario so wari de obe wario but ye adwuma na pesika ansa na waware a waware ye adwuma na pesika ansa na waware no they are sending koto X honum, so I think we'll have it on our screens and then we'll read it out. Okay, we'll have it on our screens and we'll read it out as berima ye adwuma pesika se woni ska woni aware any tracker bia. If you don't have money, don't come and ask me say that doesn't mean say the poor people, no, they don't deserve love, na. Na senior, uniska, yeah, sister, you too. If you don't have it, what I go. So what we have on our screen was, I think, somewhere, some few years ago, on the way, and better will say, yo, it's about time I go hard. What you guys are doing is not nice. If you want to sleep with a woman, let a woman know you want to sleep with her. And if you want to wife her, make sure you wife her. So you say Akwawa has been one very person that he's being very consistent when it comes to the issues of relationship. And Mary Mana, I wouldn't say gay, peno. I wouldn't say gay, peno. But now the baby, sa now or now kwa dia open no akwa no. Ukofa obi ebi na se unim say we na de lie bia keke a mani hu say lie bia keke na apesa o ne ne ye so obi a be ware no so mani hu so na be ware no na bibi ni a wo hu na men kofa girl no na wa unim say we de nche na ye lie bia but senior enti na mo bre no aha kwase nya obi bia na esisi no oho aha enti bibi wo no mo a nche da nya wo na no mo a na wo ame ana say obi a na eyo but wankasa onyema bi a wo ye no so I believe say you guys will learn from it and you know how and when to do it. So I say work before you marry. You work before you marry. So we are ending it with that. Uye juma. And when it comes to the issues of marriage, the biana make us say as obianso no be financially stable before you would accept someone's son to be your husband. As obia but more than say obe pesca and sign a relationship and as a marriage, you know, wakumu. Men ka say na your princess and now your bianti no or when we be warrior no be shown. Hey, see, and it doesn't work like that too. No. Even as obia, if you want your peace of mind as a woman, if you want your peace of mind, work hard, get your money before you think about that relationship or marriage. If you do not have money, you have nothing to do with relationship or marriage. Be you a man or a woman. If you do not have money, you don't have any stable job, you don't have any relationship, you know, thing. Thank you very much for listening. All right, so we're moving on to other stories. Now, I had no more, you know. Okay, so Nigerian singer, Burna Boy. Echo perform na Afro Nation Festival I'll be putting a video on the screens for you to watch na okita Ghana flag and na to say he's putting Ghana on the map just as always we do say onye Ghana new he's a Nigerian singer but you see say no kra Ghana flag no na you say baby obeko bia no what is so mua to say dia okra ne mic no okay so let's have a sound so you will know whom exactly I'm talking about, yeah?
You can get the result. Nothing to discuss, because I did with that. And without any doubt, I'm not being happy, I don't know. I don't go feed the I'm in trouble. C'est pas de bouler, madame. I know. And I know that cables that keep my radio. You can get the result. Nothing to discuss.
That is it. That is Burna Boy for you, and that's a beautiful thing out there. Now, a kind of minimum can say, oh, wait there, or they share Ghana food because Ghana food into me. Because of me, Ghana food before World Cup, this is not about so or share Ghana food. Yeah, this is beautiful, and we all should, you know, hail him and celebrate with him. Mopesa cried so much. Anyway, let me end my story. Now, Ebusia, no matter how it is, no, baby, I will do a babu, but near whatever thing you are doing, no, you still can go back to your daddy and take him as your personal savior. Okay, good. Now, as a way, as a move, and as a one girl, 70 years. You know, baby, oye former sisi no oye former adult film star Jasmine Kashmir na ebusia abiawe no she has a lot, over 100 videos, adult videos. I will be back na we bonsam cartoon on eno na na edwuma na oye pa. Oh. Aha. Adult film eno na otwa. Na why edwuma na sesia no ohwa Nyankopon na de ne ba wiase ne honam nso Nyankopon na sorry dan. Entino or the assembly e dia abeto e dia mawiase nyina. I believe say Wednesday mornings like this, when you see beautiful things like this, you would love to also take God as your personal savior, right? Okay, so let's go have the video.
So worry
make of hayanko have a video number.
Friends, close people to me that supported me in this journey, thing called life. And I am going to come to you guys from Acts 3:1 through 10. Yes, I love scripture, so all right. I'm going to stand for the reading of the word. My children, my family, friends, close people to me that supported me in this journey, thing called life.
Boys no on my lost take customer back. Now guys need omo nim ne pa. Guys no. Me person no me bobodi. But if you have for me man no ankasa kra. Omo nim lady we papa. Omo favorite customer. Se sia no edwuma no esi. Enti no. Me man ni nyina Jamaican, you now you know. Aha. Mundim ne papa. Mundim na nkasa. Se see ya was say. Na I was say munyina mo fa kwanya iso na mo sesa na mujai. Mo amunim dia wode. Mo amunim dia wode. Enti na mo sesa. Why? Enka echi bibia be kama. Kobodo na mo se okase. Na be zo ka bibio.
Me de akwabo de no na me can be said you be say me say do na so can say me can be and sometimes all the bible de na to be ho na all the ato anamo
okay
bible de kan say nya dwama nti anka senka be ma bia nya ne ho kani ba ko
okay
that is the part of the bible
okay
bible so aka say oyele pa hwan na ebenya so wo ba no so abe ma no be for no so carry ho na ho so oyele pa be ma no ebenya wa ebetimi abo ana because in just so your baby sorry so your ba kwabo say be ma akupiska nti no akupiska no akofo baby and then it's also saying say bible kro no an say oba ye be ma se so boafo okay and for that matter no unyo oba bia say ye sorry be fa awa because so your ba won so betimi abo be ma no
okay
now me no me bisa mo say ebinum susu o na onu ya ese akoya ware ena oye so aware nkwa na ye the final destination ma be ma ne me ma oba adam fofa na no to me
okay
because obi a wawu aware mu no tias na nka wonware ya nka ope right obi a wonya yare bi true aware okoware ye so okowo ewo mu no wonya oha bi ye singa te se
ana se mo akwa twetwe mpa na mo de yare abre no
whatever being the case okay, now onya yare no tias na nka wonware ya nka ope okay obi a situation bi a wakom sisi ya no ware ye no cause situation ni mu no eye singa na nka wonware ya nka we nka ope so say nipa no uhu no beka chose madam aware na wokọ no so onye sesese ya menko because ebi na obi tu me fun metie ya enka manye se ba wo so de ade na siwani se ade ne kwaya aware aware bi no call here no this situation we about all kasa asem no e dey actually sometimes me hu say it doesn't seem say aware near the final state e dey ma me no mienu say or say yeah
ba komodo CJ meti hey na se komodo o be ka me say wo pemia o be ware me a wonim o ware me a wonim wonim
say na me ka say en say here the final state e wo ye mi
enti ya dey na mo ko pemia na mo kan kire wo say sister o ya me fe wo ya makono nti no de ma ye hu na ye
situation is nipa no ne ne koto anamo okay anamo ne kwakotu nye se bia me hu wa no ya no bo said no it will not have been happen say me hu na me nkoko waro wo ma papa kwa business nto ba na kwa
me ka jo say but mo obi a mo be ware no no mo hu na mo hu
it is not sometimes so hu na hu no obi a ne kwa we wadwen se obo ho a we na dwe se kokofa no but na de na te aka no so
okay
in sense bia nipa no konye me ya na bibisa na oni choice
na mo ne ye funu chemo
wo de mame no so two ebia na ko hu se no nipa no hu ni living and in life no just say appearance but o ko hu girl no oh no oye marriage materials dey ya mo kan ebia oye say to get to a point in time kwa be ma no ho a kire no oba na timi sane na boso mu no oye so oye the way na fa eto a de opeso oye no so afi be ma bi transitive say oba oye say senior so one ware gay we dia na menim gay ko a me hu aso na ne mu no onye na adwen se nka ono be ware no but state bi dru ya no won se no oja ono kofa fofra as wa kofa banche se de akwa ne kan ye no enti enye yi so enye se obiti ya se me kofa no ano ye destination se me de kokoware e wo se oba no susu putu anamo bi in place as am anamo no abetu in place betimi aboa be ma no amode aware so ati ase enti akwabo ano se de waka no eye wo so ye adwuma but nya de nyina na wo be ma no e so sika nko ana eye ade no oba no betimi aka so me nso be se me de we boa na ye ne nyina akọ together so enti nya se bia me nya adwuma
take come like that
obeka se me nya adwuma nti wo mpɛ me
oh David sika de be ma de wo ni sika wo de aware na mprancho kwa kwa ye de
oba de kwa kototo nema like obey them when this can dey say unya but nye no na so
not even be makra so be akra wo niska
yes into so solely say ye but at least kakra ekoba ensa kɔ ne nsa
but ska de wa na mapebi
really
na mapebi
obi tisika no ho pa so edura no pa wo so sa
wo so wo den ho
ewu na wo nso obi tisika ho pa de be so ni sika man bada ware nti de be ote ho a wo so ko ye onya ni je bi
no de na me ka to say individual preference
sa o de wo nso ko sika ho
o da be nyese sika ho na se wo sika ntina me ko fa bibia ka
be kai
da be ntina wo aso bia no so you have to get something se na be ya obi mbe boost se dia onu ni sika ntino he can use you for whatever thing he wants
right
yeah so I believe so
na musa kwa na no de Ghana flag na se no e Ghana ni ana
oh they were Nigerian better boy
de Ghana flag ase no
yeah
so be naturalize ana say ono so boy am ya celebrate
oh I believe say say no it doesn't really matter he loves Ghana
achina friend na bisa nse dey introduce
and then me feel hey ya me prefer
because ade no dey say Nigeria nkobi ana meboa aha and I some jama yempo na yi Nigeria for free mu World Cup no before se dey qualifies no
but mo support yen so David mu nyina na mo support Ghana
see ya kwa bai wa me hunu se mo ankosi we abusi ama yemfa sidan for ma CJ Winter say on entertainment no the tidbit around it no e ba ya yetimi hunu a yenso ehunu ne ma bia ekoso e wo ho afei ye branch say na obokrata mo boso the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ko wakrata mo boso no and so ebetimi aba wa from afei intellectual discussions so etimi aba ma me na me homra tell ye ba na afei ye baba be din komo e fa na obokrata no e what say aban sisi ade July bosumi bia e wo mu ne da etoso du e ko ne da etoso du ba ko that is 10th and 11th or the bed na ye o mani nyina san komo bi ete sa no say na wo hunu no fa person to ensure eyire ye ba be di san komo no bi obra na obokrata no so ebo so aba na fe ye de komo no etimi akoye wo companies be se mienu a omo ba oman mu ana omo ye giant pa na omo ye environmental service providers okay ye obi bi friend say opani bi friend Edward Asadu ana oda Asadu Royal Waste Management ano e wo oman mu a ogigi awards nyina ye wo Jospon group of companies papai a wono so eye Zoom Lion ana meboa saa nkrofo mienu nyina no eye ene unim contract ahodo a Zoom Lion papa pani ni wo Africa ha bare yen Ghana ha yetwa no contract mu about 19 years ene ni sign ne yetwa mu afekwa de sese wo environmental health provider a wo ye sanitation a untimi nserve district mienu ana miensa se bia nka wo 7 kwantanai Madina ebia wo se bia denta na ebia ode aboko bia na se bia trobo aka ho na wo hwe o mwura no en untimi nye why because edi ntia ye ba sisi ye ba be di sankomo no edi ama Right, I'm saying ebra so say yetena ase na fe yedi nkoma ahodo de ema de ya to the decent intellectual discussion no wo net2 television the dialogue show so enie na aropai nkoma yedie no ebie ba ko na metwa mfoni de kire say aban no ayi sika bi abese 3.5 trillion asi ho se sika no na wode ekohwe aboa wo mu a womo ehu kaaye wonsugiri no emu afi nso womo dan bubu ye and even po womo anti womo nya baabi ntina eho na fe ye wi a ode 1.5 trillion no ayi gates ahodo atete monka mu ahodo aka ho eno side of it ewo ho sanso na wo san ahye se in order for say you betimi ama sanitation aye adwuma ewo man mu nti no de oye ne se July abosumi bia mu no o yenhye ya to se on the 10th and 11th to se yemfa nye sanitation ewo manwen ne obia aso wo a wotie mi no eye anase sen ne tie okoba bi de se Rwanda ewo ede bi a etesa wo friend se Omuganda na sa Omuganda no eye National Sanitation Day asada no wo ye hwan wo de prapra krum na wo de titi krum ene o start bia anopa 8 o'clock no ma point 11 o'clock na chese saa de no eye de o ye Saturday bia na odiri saa adwuma no enti wo ye ne saa na o de atiti krum apart from that no san wo contract e ma environmental service providers anase wo mo ye service for no so eye no ewo ho ebeba Ghana ababedi Ghana nkomo de amaye se yenye saade no eye babisa se na me kono anase ye be koda ne ye ho ababedi sa nkomo yi no na ye wo bibi a na ye di ho nkomo se ye wo giant mienu o man mu o mo ba ye a o be boa ye wo waste management ho ba ko eye Asadu Royal Waste Management papa yi ojejeje a wo so pass o kaye a obeboa ye ema ye waste management na ewo ho man mu nwura ne nyina no na ewo ho Zoom Lion so eba be ye ne die bi ewo man mu ena me no ka say Zoom Lion ewo contract almost be say 19 African countries na Zoom Lion ewo mu na ofo bi de say Lagos ha ye ya Lagos e Nigeria Zoom Lion wo contract ewo ho Lagos population is about 35 million. Ghana ne Accra, Ghana nyina aka ho ne population is 32,000. Even Lagos no a 35 million no Zoom Lion or contract or so the whole country of Ghana no ye twa Zoom Lion contract for about 19 years and Zoom Lion call contract unim the basis in tia ba ko ne say Manasi Azuro yen century ko yen hwemu kire say papa no a wada Zoom Lion no bo Zoom Lion workers ne kro no even the aban no obo no kro no why because e wo hyehyemu se e wo se enka Zoom Lion worker bia o prapra kromu bia no yetua no 850 Ghana cedis a month Zoom Lion dwumani anase worker no papa no etua worker no 250 cedis a month do tifri mu a about 600 cedis na every month bia adwumanfo a ya fa wo no so omo do eye bia say 10,000 no so omo ye 1,000 and so the 15,000 ya form kra says ka 600 multiply by 15,000 ko papa ne ho okay when me na ye basis ni bi nti a ye di twa Zoom Lion contract mu dia ene na ye hwehwe mu a ye wo ewo man mu anti corruption agencies a ye hwe wo mo no aden ne ye mo nya dwuma no mo nkɔ ho nkɔye sa nhwe mu no hwe se eyampa se sa na tie de a ene papa no ntra na ye ni yie no nkoso nya adwuma no emfa emwa na nwurawura ahodo a atu atese wo man ni mu no yetimi atu ase e de afiri ho even the Rwanda na make a sure say oye Omuganda no a one Saturday bia of every month or the NCC no bisa say Zoom Lion any contract or na a wo bo asesa wo nwura na okay nanka pese Ghana no wo free mu no ye twa contract nim enne yesi Ghana 40 mamufo yemfo ya bati emra na fe yemfa meprapra krom eno no ye July abosumi bia na July no eba how many months and how many year about 1 year na ye dey sade na ba be ye apart from that the nwura na egu krom ye dey na say ye every month bia 10 for 11th and e be di sa adwuma no na e be di sa nkomo no dey amount and you know recently na no ye sanitation ye me wo dwadeni bia o free ka so a ebesim eba nkran se oba no kwale no se ne wi afi nani ama ne ho so papa e na okọ enti obedu nkran ne stores ye mie bie ye adan ya say sanitation day oso mu gina ho ama ne bo be say 11 ye hu obi o de praye ba akopɛ ba say e bia ye mfa mpra na omkọ akọkọ omhu bi ame apra from police quarters ho o de nam tudu mpotem o di fa ho ko tudi ho no na fire service fo mpotem ho ewo enkran no obi ya tutu nim obi enu ho de praye kora ba say ye mfa mpra fiti anopa no mko wa ma na kozi se 10 eboye. You ask yourself say when sanitation no a ye pese ye hyede ben e na gu kwa so emre kwa a ye bedi nkomo no ye be mo no akasa ka de ohunu ye e de akyere wo ne ye bisa say se yesi Ghana fo nko ye be ne saa zoom line contract ye twam asadu waste royal management kura ni oman mu enti ye nipa no betimi aye ne ye akwa kosi ne say we abege tax ewo enima bu ye twetwa tax a efa so ma ye bola no na companies no a omo ye unse campus ni bo ha ye ji tax ana efa ball ho ko food and beverages association omo ye plastic wan no a manufacturers no ye ji tax bi a chese ye de besiesie krom me pa cho sa tax ne beja ya na because na me no mie na wo se be prapra krom no ye de tax be ma ya na contract wo ye se ma contract ni ye hwehwemu ma due diligence na nipa ne ye adwuma me kai bra na asadu me ye adwuma of filling station na asadu eye creditors oba beji fuo ne de ka ho edeba so atiase saa ne mani nyina no na eboa ba bisa ho se eba ne sen enene akosi ne sei e ba bedi enkomo kakra ahodo ni nyina na wonu se Hungarian government amazum lion contractor amanisika se ozisi plant waste management plant e wa Africa enti bisa se ono no oyo broni no ono so de nuhuru fa ho ntia ene yen Ghana for se papa no wia adwumefo nti sa 15,000 adwumefo no yadwum nyina kogu fie ene yetwa contact mu na emura ye mene ye won komo bi ate se ye yedi e de amawa mamene Isaac Ofori Asare we communications officer e wo Westland electoral area e wo MPP amanyoko no emu Ofori akwaba
yeah minyo
boko de
adom
right ma ya hyase mfa free sika yetwa e de ato ho no ho se sika na ban na yi se opese odeboa flood victims no ene afi yepese yi covet ahodo e wo man mu ye disika no mu 2 trillion no kototo saa ne ma no emonum ne anwanom ne tomatoes no saa ne ma no ye de 1.5 trillion no ayi gates mu do you see say eye ne kwan so ano sika bi yete saa no aban no entimi emfani saa adwuma
bedase in my honest opinion no I will say tackle the problem head on. What is relief items no you can relief items are a nyama bia would they sustain you for a very short period and yet to say we fridge I say we TV I say we be I say until buying baby replace with TV and now we yamo I say any many ya no why affected by the flood you know ya be ma o ebia mattress bia ebia obeda so student mattress bia obeda so ebia emu bag bi kakra bia onu ebusuan betumi di just for the short one into the funny relief no
right
into the funny relief item no into no if a chunk of this money is going into the relief item now into relieving the people when the actual problem now a cause flood no is not solved that. It means that anytime be a flood baby no, are we going to still take money out of the coffers to relieve them? They will continue to relieve till God knows when.
Okay.
So I believe say if identify the problem and how they are going to work to find a final solution to the problem now, it will help.
Okay.
It will help, but the relief too is very important. The relief is very important because with me, my little knowledge in flood-related issues, no, it helps because when people are displaced now, and then they are taken away from their place of to safe havens near now, they need temporary clothes and then mattresses and then food stuff are on the bedding. On the best survive it till they can get back to their feet.
Right.
You know, I commend the government on that. Yes.
Right, and you share the situation now. Waka say I was setting my for young kasa and your buana your proper chrome CC chrome. I think say 11th and 10th as the 10th of July. Biano yet timid this Jumana Nameka said. Even the Zoom Lion company no ye trying to contract him about 19 years and no call agreement na oye Jumano. Even the Africa or 29 countries are all provided service the momo. Aban no ahye mra se we environmental service provider untimi say provide service fama ebia district be se miensa at a go. But the whole country mpo obi the Africa ama nipa no contract ama ye adwuma. How much mo nipa na wo free ne kromu our logistics, because we say Zoom Lion or logistics no as a do royal or logistics into catches be our own service even adenta any medina nkoa emomu abakwa eno ano no abisa say other logistics na kan or the year this way no nyina no ye de e wo ho anka wo say oman no fo ni use but aban ne say nei or the san hye be ba say wo say timamufo na yes dwumadie no. How do you foresee says ade no any policy na aban de ban be holding?
In my opinion, I feel say aban person try something new. Zoom Lion for the mom contract for all these years. Abia ye sheden who any positive change.
Okay.
Into know because we are still experiencing flooding. We are still experiencing it. Into know it is imperative say new methods are improvised to see if a bear salvage the problem now. There are other waste management groups, especially even the bus stop boys say they are very good. They are making an impact in our communities, and I commend them. What I say, I commend them. You know, every average Ghanaian being involved in this cleanup or sanitation, you know, is very important. With the initiative, I think said day one, government officials, state ministers of state near and are engaging the cleanup exercise, and it's very good. You find the leadership by example. If me and me common me who said me minister agent akwan proper na so you got them na so and motivate me say me so me den me so me dem hu be shame. What I say, by just mere talk, but once or more year na yensu then then it becomes a culture. I was saying making sure it's a better culture, and yet a one day wonder say 2 days ye sanitation ne ye jato na yasa baby after a long while and I better ma disaster BC and say asaba beye. I will say a culture, a baby stay near yen frequently, yeah, dredge your drains, no, yeah, cleaning gutters, no, cause flood, no, and yet to say by your drains, no, into me who the capacity of insurance never no, yet the field, no, now you the good gutters, no, no, and they choking in there and making it impossible to hold the volumes of the water, no, and if that happens now, a buffer so na
so you ask yourself, say, with the okay, you saw government officials saw more pra or more than their cacao, which is good. And because how long are they going to continue? A day now, I know that day no follow with Saturday and Sunday and Saturdays no working days and I say working days are. Do you think say ebi a me and wa o call wadwuma so on and I'll be our be a fan say TV so now about to say the oba no pay na yese pra obe pra time ben ya hye de ato na me ka Rwanda de akyerɛ say Rwanda will be offering say Omuganda and no wa hye ne say every Saturday bia no and as last Saturday of the month no wa ye or shall see ages of 18 to 65 years and a participate bi and no ba ko afei or shall see from 8 no upon 11 that is Saturday. This I want say yen Ghana ha no say ni sanhye bi wo ha ebetimi aboa ya na yasese nwura na wie no ehfa de de kɔ Zoom Lion no anase waste manager aben because they say tricycle for no kra yaje Zoom Lion asadu no mu adwuma no nyina aya ada na tricycle nti say yakɔprapra wie no ehfa de yesesa kogu. These are some of the policies and programs e pese enke ka ho na yetimi hunu say policy na ye de aba no eye ne papa mu.
Yeah, me are sure say anti-flood committee, you know, they have measures in place to cater for Sanyama Wenina. If not, a 9-day wonder. As she aim for Mumba, especially Yakwakoye clean up maybe and na baby I did refuse. Ubon say Asadi got an in a while, a best back into the drain. A useless course. Into I feel said the proper structures have to be in place. You clean the gutters, you clean, you distorted the drains now. I was saying making sure say the field to no need BBR is taken away to the recycling, the dumping site. To the dumping site. Nafi ama jumedien ewie pay.
So near bisa say oh here my mu a ye was a kade no aye de be ye said ye okay ya prepare we a was here the dumping site. Which part of the I mean arms of the government no asset ye no say water and resources sanitation a omo wo sa na mani bi wo ho Ghana wo do ani afam hu say sanitation ministry no e wo sa waste hwan no wo ho owo niam a yesi de plan da kan because ye be wie no obi a beka so obi anfa pra mfi ne fie e na emra me pra basically ni most obu okra ne prayer or the plan no ye sa ceiling brush bi o need the long standing broom te say ono akọ ye ne course no kofa sa de ne ba anya sa nso a wo sa ban the to sa de no e de ba ma district bi anya sa pra ne kan wa sika ye be ka de ato so se no de akoto prayer no wanka sa wo ye be hyew
akwakoye ebia first time ye ba be practice I feel say your mom near the way carry out the first phase of the exercise. Mention the nim dumping sites and now logistics are the sanitation ministry Eshadawo regarding resources now. Okay can you know na meka say Zoom Lion na yenim say for some time now Oma hold you down regarding recycling issues pertaining to sanitation. I am hoping and believing say the committee nom the initiative whereby you know almost making provisions for logistics, enough logistics. Na yet to carry out exercise way. Na ye jinjam yedi say ye benya maximum output. Ye benya maximum output. Na enye BBI I say you best start one time na you nya results bia na yasa eja to ho.
Right, these are some of the things you person you huni bisa say oko ba bi de say Kenya oko Kenya, that is Nairobi, oko Congo, Zambia, afi Rwanda ya na ye kan yasemi omo wasane mani nyina ho oman ne timamufo a oma saa obi aye ne nwura se de tie ba bisa say oma ma contractor about is it 20 years or so Zoom Lion enkosesa omura ewo ho na yen oman no ye gya say Zoom Lion ebo adwumefo kro no obisa say saa chise ne kwan no so no eye say ebia obo oman no kro no because of say adwumefo eso for when e ka say otuom no ontuom ka whereas the anti-corruption campaigners no more oman coalitions for no more ho no say so me nhwemu say de ekon eye ye heard the better side of it say ampa Zoom Lion eboa asadu royal waste management eboa enti contract no yemfa mom na emum yemfa yani eni omachi.
Yeah. Zoom Lion there. At least Zoom Lion for some years now you know how credible or how reliable they have been. They have been able to sustain sustainability.
Right.
Oma running over these years. And it's unfortunate say structures ne failure when it comes to payment structure no ana mechanic saying kwanya empenyefo na more access to employment in abogos names be brashim obia find loopholes and almost some drainage system no it is up to our management structure no to make sure say ankasa nyama we nyina ombe hwena komo ye fi akwema no ombe reduce it to the barest minimum. If I buy an amount of money, what you say, and then they are not seeing or they are not feeling the impact of the amount of money that they are getting. When so no, the workers are complaining, say your salary almost salary in buyer for 1 year, Zoom Lion almost salary in buyer, salary no so beba a year 250 and I say a year 200 Ghana cedis. Let's say a CCA. A CCA on that tangent, no, I feel like government, no, our Queen say, obe sanction and obe finding ways and come, maybe they could have found a common ground that obe settle, that issue, no, rather than cancelling the contract entirely. Rather than cancelling the contract entirely. Be an government initiative to address our issues and and now omano ultimatum but still one thing wasem and now be because the government himself called the car no unchane car on within accountable for or no inability to pay the workers.
Okay.
And I said to pay them a less amount different from their government then it will easy their amount. Into once a government hold them accountable, next a government so no so regarding contract on any signing regarding contract on any signing say okay betuaoka mendoka and I said would medoka krana me release enough funds and minimum say workers no what I say a best one so I will bet you some who better because aside of it no me Ghanaians only a Ghanaians are almost a motor aban so better no.
Right. Yeah, share waste management no before say we move to the NPP elections obey no emu na yebisa ohwe omo efa bola ebu okra na wonam hwe hata so esa na medika ka cho say tricycle for no kwadika agye adwuma no afri normal bola for no a omo ye na agye adwuma na free expertise for no ho they say the na ebobo so company say ebobo so omo agye adwuma na free no omo de nam enti bi onam ahwe kran kata so no de nam enwura no kwa mu fa timi yigu kwan so ekwan enam so enye enti bi okra Zoom Lion track ni timi and answer tricycle ni timi to form a enwura na ebesesa na sembu okra hwe no bi ama wagya ho no okọ what's say no na bebo adam say wa contract a company as a company no and yes I don't know.
I feel say for some time no na a man for complaining obi to more no we can say for ebia 1 month Zoom Lion track in befane bin on befane into no tricycle for ni bi twema then the oman 30 cities are was in regu no the call boils down to the improper structure. What is it? An improper delivery of the services no that Zoom Lion rendered to Ghanaians. What is it? Maybe not other countries no or render services ni and yes no your mentality no as Ghanaians no so didn't also help him. What you say?
Right.
But if the structures are working, their timely collection of rubbish, their accessibility of bins, waste bins are omudi ball and begu mesi wa and affordable bills. What I say no sir no was say omutum regulatory bills no cause obi wo obeka say sika mutual ne boarding.
Okay.
Intina de intina me fama for you no money de omuntungu 30 cities no more baby Zoom Lion ba obeka say bosumi obi obeji 2 million obeji 3 million
Zoom Lion be fa container 40 cities. What I know ni say obi fa container no 40 cities.
But I think that their sizes right
o fa kese no and 40
cities 40 cities then there was a publication
that is also assembly what the assembly fees and charges assembly no the ma 40 cities from where I know and the many and the people me am sign be 40 cities.
and then or say communication no echo na every average Ghanaian no etias no mu say oh the price no can affordable cause me am meeting here I am surprised.
Okay.
What I say, but if I know what you told me, I would have recommended every household would sign on to Zoom Lion. What I say, because so Uber na say Uber me 40 cedis a month. Now wait for your better sabol and I'm 30 cedis per a year per carrying. Then obviously the Zoom Lion is cost effective.
Okay.
Every average Ghanaian no, you share your brabo na. We want cost effective nyama. Into be or share the bills, the rent, the light, the water. Na so ball and so be a kakesi ada no so na or share other affordable means. But if it was really just affordable, then I think it's a good initiative. And uncle say, yeah, come ye di ho dance here. I'm obi ati say. Oh, Zoom Lion rate in a year. A year or just 40 cedis per month. Into one into ya.
Right. My young free sanitation issues na for yam ran. Yango po ya ma Saturday di and me MPP kwa batoso of which are all koto aba aye the constituency executives. Ya wo me baby wo ha as a penti kakra e wo ho baby wo so a ye disqualify binum of which are grounds no shada enye substantiative wa ya say etimi e disqualify no in general yes still Saturday no ebeba wan akoto aba. How do you see MPP was akwan so?
I think so far no BBA gwa regarding the election no all the structures are working and Yajinya made say she emba betray akwemu obia abo no ho regarding the disqualification the told be ya cause obi wo ha yetumi the ground say ontua ne dues and na bibini afaso de yi no politics there but we are believing say sane money na so beti election de anko say mo obi akwan okona nkofo no pe wo mutuma wa hallelujah okọ na ya nto ama won so a no say ukofie na okoko your homework na bia you come back next time. You come back next time. We your homework here. No waba nothing. Omo akwenya na wa serve in that capacity. In that capacity. But politics na woman in the doorso. Politics na woman in the doorso cause ye to me ye usi form na we bra wunye we nipa. No na ma eyaw eba but if you mo bia akwenya say or who this bit must serve in that capacity and then you can say restrict you bia
right baby a ohwa menteme ho ase bi ewo maybe a possible injunction betimi aba se yenkoto aba no who went to party so onto anamo ben
I think that so far party no my the party leadership yade baby na mwenchi ni ntawantawa wono omako around I try so on be settle especially started once election started from the polling station build up into no be our constituency election behind him say ohia polling station to be able to win the constituency election it's all na contention baby but once na penifo be mo settle sa dispute na ntia say ye adwuma no I think say injunctions ne sa is not really a concern regarding the constituency election cause and I say you juma ma polling station there no fan into my fry
you usually go for elections yebo mafia ewo mu party no affect no ewo kwan bi so say your election yebo mafia
yeah
which way
unse election no many a times they form factions.
Okay.
Many a times they form factions. Obi wo ha a previous faction. Yeah. Assume see together. And yeah we na wini mafa. Into no. Men support this time around. a lot of times no na a limited amount for
Okay.
a limited amount for because okay me wo wanya asumesi nja adentina we aba no oba be pray
Right.
even me nua baako obi ka kire ne say ye ko internal election wo bo asumesi echi sisi na den na wo ba be ye ne differently a wo ba be ka dia dane asem na ye den wo kan ye no ne ka say edu internal election ye election ni ye na ebo mu as a unit ne a pray akoye nim but we don't have to still hold on to the past abanasana it affects the future it affects the future into no so our factions no is an issue at party.
So do you think say for how long na say issue na cause a party into me and find any finalities to these things are say in case you got to a bar na still yes our fashion
It's been there for some time.
Do you say a leadership failure na
a leadership failure a leadership failure in a way say we are our inability to unite again as a party affect and the last time I make I say obi ahu hia our party no what is we may not agree on A and B what is but that doesn't mean say we na say be decide on B yen to me back together and champion it B no and fanenko and a lot of times your co-election even right from the grassroots level polling station executives all moment to men remu no na ye yomo sinchen ye share as a party omoba ye twitwe mutese omo nka ho eba na sana party no hudo den efio we had a discussion the last time no because during the 2024 election the issue that came up was say MPP for a vote could DNDC for DM but me and Kasanamo polling station level I was a polling station I was a party agent at the polling station level. And what I saw was different. Me who say, I'm not for a mama betu. That was the problem. And it is said, or don't know more party, or don't know swat it is very important, say, going forward, no, and penny for no mobile or Miami no, they would make sure say on best center or more attention on gaining the love of the people, gaining the trust of the people.
Okay.
Because there were places I call the empty car krakukusi or something oma.
Ametu abano.
Omambetu. And it's just because a yawo mumu. They are disappointed.
And then am I on a bar?
Sir, Nabayaba or expect so bohu changes I wanna sit in and now even there are times where almost one number who say a police station executives for the mobile about between Eddie about between no more business say at the party in a young one simply because a bit Phyllis said did you then Abba. Once in a while, slot bar, it shouldn't even be within just the executives. The members, no, party faithfuls, no, should be able to get access to some of these things. They should be able to get access to the leadership. What I said, they should be able to get access to the leadership. And the bridge between the leadership and then the party faithfuls, no, should be broken. May incoming chairman for Iowa West, Honorable Alaji Saudu. Sawadugu Isa menene kasaye bebisano says isiano amanfo odo na amanfo ma party efi omumu internet den no ba be differently enu ni ade bako kan ye che me o se me ba me first thing na me ye ne say all party members are you identify says omo lose interest in the party no obeko obia na ase akwakọ Paul macho akwakọ sere omo amomo hu say this time around no oba or involve obia not just polling station executives, not just the constituency executives, not just volunteer groups. Everybody is going to be part. Everybody is going to be part of the process. Obe making sure so Obe organize frequent town hall meetings where the problems of the people will be brought before him, and acquire Obe Faso Obe solve these issues. And I felt it was a very good because coming 2028, what we need is somebody that can revive the party. Two, Obe repositioning the party.
Okay.
We're repositioning the party so that we can win 2028. If you are in Fanyama structures beyond to talk come 2028, it's going to be the same thing. Honorable is a baby. I will be a senior show, and I am banking on you. Say Westland. I was so West Wagon. Ebe honor this mandate. We know team Isa. Honor this mandate to come and serve in the capacity of constituency chairman, and then we know team as constituency executives. Na and the pair woman no. Omo the abanom the ababa party no. Was serving in the capacity of constituency secretary.
Okay.
Or you tried and tested 2 terms, and then this time around, also or by in the capacity of the constituency chairman. And I am entreating all polling station executives, all delegates, say, Honorable Issa is a man that will deliver. Let's give him the chance. Let's give him the mandate to prove the awonimu. Now come for.
But I'm asking whether this said the person do be back on board or no. Do you admit to say a easy task and a hard one?
It is a hard one.
Really?
It is a hard one, especially if you don't have the ability to unite people. And just by talk, by personality wise. What you say? I've seen that in him as a person. So onim the way you can boom.
Okay.
Because on unquani executive also baby or what the formal executives rallying behind him to come for a chairman. And that shows how he's been able to hold them as a pack. And then they believe in his leadership. Sanka, Uncle Oni sa character na. Even on Ankasani fellow executives, no, Uncle Meyinama. Ombeka say, as a secretary, and then out to me, I didn't know say Yama Wakwenya to come and serve as a chairman. I believe, say, or the quality to unite, and then most importantly, respect. What I say, respect. You see, when the position is given to you, it's not given to you to come and lord. It's given to you to come and serve. To come and serve the people. Show them respect.
Right.
And that is one quality that he has. He has the respect. He has the love for the people. And I want to believe that the people have seen and they will do the right thing.
Before I say believe with few minutes I can maybe say or any other person be on also be wishing well this election mo na fe yan kweli.
Yeah, this election na yekoi a few people me wish them well. Me first be me incoming chairman Issa Sawadugu. Baby I will be an sure, and I'm believing say Jumedi Odesi we nusi West Legon, Westland, I was so West constituency no. Ombe ma Wakwenya na mo serve. Also no to the first vice chairman Emmanuel Nati on also baby obia na mention no na say I was so West for omonkai no na omonfa Akwenya no ma no. On also order number 1 me chairman Isanso order number 1 and chairman Emmanuel Nate Suda number 1 first vice and I'm a treasurer Marilyn Ifwatano on also the number 1 or come for constituency treasurer on also no I'm hoping for the best. And then constituency organizer James Bugri also the number 1 also the number 1 Ayawaso West for adepa wo fi a eye na afi nso no women organizer Elizabeth Adai Togbo aka Mama G ono so no I'm believing say Ayawaso West for ebeso no mu no mama na sa kwanya no ena afi biankasa me bra panyi Samodia aka Agenda P our call for communications officer ono odamakuma so and our mempaibo mu me gina me di say Ayawaso West for ombehu ne bra wabre for party no omahye ne say nyonyam no ama me afi so no miankasa me general commander youth organizer Peter Danso aka Kente was serving the capacity of youth organizer and our baby Ayawaso West for motion in Juma po ye ne sintona onya ye no wosua wa mature yama na kwenya na on san serve bi on the capacity of the youth organizer on also the number 3 afenso no constituency secretary David Kofi Spark aka Bawomia Ayawaso Bawomia on also call for constituency secretary or North Joe or Joulu South or Joulu Central for assemblyman and or former deputy secretary but after the also serving the capacity of constituency secretary maybe will be my well wishes to him and God be with him and I pray say Ayawaso West for a beshen is no and then finally Eric Kumsin Oba deputy secretary or no so no I wish him well and I believe say come Saturday no Ayawaso West will honor them and then give them the mandate. As I say, politics no ain't about promises, about consistency, about delivery, and I believe they are willing to serve even before the election. They would serve during the election, and they will serve after the election. A lot of times, what we see is that during the election period. After election, no matter that. They don't call meetings, you don't see anything, there's nothing. The party dies off. But this particular chairman is saying, Oba, there are going to be frequent engagements with the people, with the delegates, and then with the party members. So I'm believing, the spirit of Ayawaso West would revive.
Very well. Abisa nkomo ye di no ebra so se ye di adwumadi esi ewo next to kasafidi eso na nipa na no twetwe nkomo ye Isaac Oforiasare o ye communications officer ewo Westland electoral area ena ye no edi nkomo nyankopon ya aduma Saturday MPP amanyuko na bato awoto no emu nkomo bi ena ye di ma ebra so se wo se birthday sahodo e wo ho ye wo hye nyina ede ma ho ewo Jumadi eso na a happy birthday enkoma wo ye from Madam Sarah Zebi na ene ye wawoda enunti Madam Sarah Zebi oma onananom ene abusiafo ni nyina enso wish you a happy glorious birthday na we efri nana Frida Zebi eho ono ena wish you a happy glorious birthday to say your production team nya madom na yentimi hunu oba pani Sarah Zebi na odi na wodai eno nti ono na wo hunu o TV eso no happy glorious birthday enko emfama mama Sarah Zebi and I believe say said the nimfi adru no nyankopon gu so krakra na kakra ne nananom nyina wish no na afeni ma wish no happy glorious birthday Madam Sarah Zebi na fe so happy glorious birthday enkomo your from Faith na Faith so production team no nyina wish you a happy glorious birthday or say I pray that God blesses you with all the happiness in his universe or in this universe. May you prosper and shine everywhere you go. A happy glorious birthday in Komao Faith na we and so every Susanna Kwafo eho mame and na wish you a happy glorious birthday se nyankopon no mo nka ho na fe de obe bia ne bia no awurade ankasa nte ne nsa ewo so eni se busua ni nyina ewo hye awoda pa ene wo bra wodi awoda yemfa sa akwanya so ensi dwumadie no ano ekwan wo bra ene yebesom ewo the dialogue show eso no OTC Winters and County Nana Santia boy and cafe yemfa asedan be from production team no our boy war MCR no he was ahe na from the sound so and a justice afo na from the ejano and so na from dear Robert Finn and now the camera room so no question in the production focus na from the sound so and now ele can be na from the producer no ya mo homo nyina boa ma yede dwumadi na adrum pempen so yede AC memedin yours truly Kwame abo akudan kwamo abiti afrem Commodore your host with the most and your moderator nyankopon ya no chena ebe se sha e wo the dialogue show so